I saw you walking down the avenue with someone else who looked a lot like you. I turned my head and hoped you wouldn't see the tiny tear that fell so silently. I checked my phone about 100 times to see if you had read between the lines, but there is nothing but an empty screen and all the memories of what we'd been. And now I'm standing in the freezing rain, trying to find a way to block the pain, but every little thing reminds me of the way we used to talk about our love. It's funny how the sweetest things can fade away. We used to have so much that we wanted to say, but now we're passing by like strangers in the dark, and all that's left of us is just a tiny spark. I wonder if you ever think of me at all, or if you're waiting for the winter leaves to fall. I keep your old cassette tape on my shelf, though I don't listen to it by myself. It has that song we played on repeat when we were young and dancing on the street. Now I am sitting in this quiet room, surrounded by the evening's dusty gloom. I wonder if you found another place, or if you managed to forget my face. And now I'm standing in the freezing rain, trying to find a way to block the pain, but every little thing reminds me of the way we used to talk about our love. It's funny how the sweetest things can fade away. We used to have so much that we wanted to say, but now we're passing by like strangers in the dark, and all that's left of us is just a tiny spark. I wonder if you ever think of me at all, or if you're waiting for the winter leaves to fall. Maybe tomorrow I will feel okay, and all this heavy cloud will blow away. But for tonight I'll let the music play and dream of everything we couldn't say. It's funny how the sweetest things can fade away. We used to have so much that we wanted to say, but now we're passing by like strangers in the dark, and all that's left of us is just a tiny spark. I wonder if you ever think of me at all, or if you're waiting for the winter leaves to fall. You left your keys upon the kitchen side, along with all the secrets that you hide. I took a walk around the neighborhood to clear my head and make it understood that we are running out of simple things, and all the joy that early morning brings. I see the shadow of your silhouette on every single wall that I have met. I keep on searching for a sign of you in every single thing I try to do, but all the colors seem to turn to gray whenever you are miles and miles away. I wanna go back to the very start, before we learn to tear it all apart. always circling back to you. I keep on searching for a sign of you in every single thing I try to do, but all the colors seem to turn to gray whenever you are miles and miles away. I wanna go back to the very start, before we learned to tear it all apart. We had the world inside our little hands, with all our crazy hopes and summer plans. Now I am looking at an empty space and trying to find another friendly face. If I could press a button to reset, I'd erase the day we ever met. But then again, I miss the way you smile, even if it was only for a while. I wanna go back to the very start, before we learned to tear it all apart. We had the world inside our little hands, with all our crazy hopes and summer plans. Now I am looking at an empty space and trying to find another friendly face. I sent a message but you didn't reply. I watched the little screen and wonder why. Maybe you're busy with your other friends, or maybe this is where our story ends. I put my favorite records on the tray to chase the heavy silence far away, but every beat just reminds me of your style and how you used to make me laugh a while. I'm drifting through the digital design, trying to find a way to make you mine, but you are hidden behind a glowing screen, the prettiest thing that I have ever seen. We are like characters in some old game, where every level starts to look the same. We run around and try to find the key, but we are locked in this sweet fantasy. I wanna feel the warmth of your embrace, instead of staring at this empty space. I took a picture of the morning sky and wish that you were here to see it high. The pink and yellow melting in the blue, just like the feelings that I had for you. I walked down to the little corner store to buy the candy that you adore, but then I realized you are not around, and all my happy thoughts fall to the ground. I'm drifting through the digital design, trying to find a way to make you mine, but you are hidden behind a glowing screen, the prettiest thing that I have ever seen. We are like characters in some old game, where every level starts to look the same. We run around and try to find the key, but we are locked in this sweet fantasy. I wanna feel the warmth of your embrace, instead of staring at this empty space. Insert a coin and try to start again. I don't just wanna be another friend. Let's break the code and make it real this time, and write our names inside a simple rhyme. We are like characters in some old game, where every level starts to look the same. We run around and try to find the key, but we are locked in this sweet fantasy. I wanna feel the warmth of your embrace, instead of staring at this empty space. splashing on the winded pane. I'm riding home upon the nighttime train. No, wait, it is a double-decker bus that used to carry all the dreams of us. I see my breath against the chilly glass and watch the foggy streetlights slowly pass. I wonder if you're sleeping in your bed or if you have those thoughts inside your head. It's 3 a.m. and I am all alone with nothing but a low battery phone. I wanna call, but I don't have the nerve to take the sudden and dramatic curve. We used to ride until the end of line and talk about how everything was fine. But now the seats are empty and so cold, and we are growing up and getting old. I miss the way you lean against my arm and keep me safe from any kind of harm. I remember how we used to share the tangled wires of our headphone pair. You like the fast beats, I preferred the slow, but we would listen anywhere we'd go. Now I am playing both the parts myself, while all our memories sit on the shelf. The driver stops and lets somebody in, but it is never you, so I just grin. It's 3 a.m. and I am all alone with nothing but a low battery phone. I wanna call, but I don't have the nerve to take a sudden and dramatic curve. We used to ride until the end of line and talk about how everything was fine. But now the seats are empty and so cold, and we are growing up and getting old. I miss the way you lean against my arm and keep me safe from any kind of harm. Maybe I'll get off at the very next stop and let this heavy feeling finally drop. I'll walk the pavement in the quiet night until the morning brings the golden light. We used to ride until the end of line and talk about how everything was fine. But now the seats are empty and so cold, and we are growing up and getting old. I miss the way you lean against my arm and keep me safe from any kind of harm. I wrote a letter on a piece of blue, but I decided not to send it to you. I folded it into a little plane and threw it out into the autumn rain. I watched it glide across the windy street until it landed at a stranger's feet. It is so hard to say the things I feel when everything around us feels unreal. I keep on floating in this hazy cloud where every little whisper feels too loud. I wanna touch the ground and feel secure, but of your feelings I am never sure. We built a castle out of paper cards and decorated all the empty yards, but then the wind came blowing through the door and left our little dreams upon the floor. I wish that we could make them stand again without the shadow of this quiet pain. I bought a notebook with a pretty cover to write down all the words of a lover, but every page is empty and so white because I cannot find the words tonight. I see you posting photos on the net of of all the places that we haven't met. You look so happy with your brand new crowd, while I am sitting here under a cloud. I keep on floating in this hazy cloud, where every little whisper feels too loud. I wanna touch the ground and feel secure, but of your feelings I am never sure. We built a castle out of paper cards and decorated all the empty yards, but then the wind came blowing through the door and left our little dreams upon the floor. I wish that we could make them stand again without the shadow of this quiet pain. So let the paper drift into the air and try to tell myself I do not care, but every time I see a bird in flight I dream of holding you so very tight. We built a castle out of paper cards and decorated all the empty yards, but then the wind came blowing through the door and left our little dreams upon the floor. I wish that we could make them stand again without the shadow of this quiet pain. The clock is ticking on the bedroom wall, and I am waiting for your midnight call. You said you'd ring me when you got back home, but now I'm sitting in the dark alone. I count the seconds as they pass me by and watch the stars up in the purple sky. It's funny how a minute feels like years when you are fighting all your hidden fears. I hear the traffic down on London Road. My heavy heart is carrying a load. I wish that you were sitting next to me and drinking chocolate sweet as it can be. Time is running out for you and I. We never even got to say goodbye. We let the days go slipping through our hands like tiny grains of golden desert sands. I want to freeze the moment in my mind and leave the heavy worries far behind. I wear the oversized wool sweater tight to keep me warm throughout this lonely night. It still smells faintly of your sweet perfume, that you still linger in this crowded room. I turn the television on to see if there is something that can comfort me, but every show is just another chase that cannot match the beauty of your face. I hear the traffic down on London Road. My heavy heart is carrying a load. I wish that you were sitting next to me and drinking chocolate sweet as it can be. Time is running out for you and I. We never even got to say goodbye. We let the days go slipping through our hands like tiny grains of golden desert sands. I want to freeze the moment in my mind and leave the heavy worries far behind. Tick tock, the morning light is coming in, and a brand new day is about to begin. But I am stuck inside this yesterday and wishing you had never gone away. Time is running out for you and I. We never even got to say goodbye. We let the days go slipping through our hands like tiny grains of golden desert sands. I want to freeze the moment took a flight across the ocean blue to find a place where I could think of you. The clouds are fluffy like a cotton candy, and all the tiny islands look so handy. I had my headphones playing on the plane to try and wash away this heavy pain, but every lyric had a story sweet of two young lovers meeting on the street. And now I'm floating high above the ground with all the static of the engine sound. I wish that you were sitting by my side to join me on this long and pretty ride. We could be floating up on cloud nine and drinking all the sweet and sparkling wine. We leave the heavy world so far below and go wherever all the cool winds blow. But I am sitting in the middle seat with cold shoes on my tired little feet. I write your name upon the plastic cup and hope the flight attendant doesn't look up. They serve the coffee but it tastes like clay when all my happy thoughts are far away. I look down at the map upon the screen and see the borderlines that lie between. It is so crazy how a distance grows from something simple that nobody knows. And now I'm floating high above the ground with all the static of the engine sound. I wish that you were sitting by my side to join me on this long and pretty ride. We could be floating up on cloud nine and drinking all the sweet and sparkling wine. We leave the heavy world so far below and go wherever all the cool winds blow. But I am sitting in the middle seat with cold shoes on my tired little feet. When we land, I'll take a yellow cab to that old diner where we had a chat, and maybe you will meet me at the door just like you did 100 times before. We could be floating up on cloud nine and drinking all the sweet and sparkling wine. We leave the heavy world so far below and go wherever all the cool winds blow. But I'm sitting in the middle seat with cold shoes on my tired little feet. I hear the radio between the stations and think about our silly conversations. The signal's weak, but I can hear a beat that makes me wanna move my tired feet. I walk along the edge of this old town and watch the foggy mist come rolling down. I have a pocket full of copper coins and all the memories that love it joins. I'm searching for a channel clear and bright to guide me through the darkness of the night. But all I get is hum and heavy hiss and all the little moments that I miss. We got lost inside the radio waves like explorers searching in the quiet caves. We had a message that we wanted to share, but now it's floating in the empty air. I hope you hear me through the fuzzy noise above the clatter of tomorrow and wash away this unnecessary sorrow. I'll tune the dial to a brand new song and try to find the place where I belong. We got lost inside the radio waves like explorers searching in the quiet caves. We had a message that we wanted to share, but now it's floating in the empty air. I hope you hear me through the fuzzing noise above the clatter of the girls and boys. I bought a latte at the corner shop and watched the little bubbles rise and drop. I sat beside the window on the stool and felt like such a sentimental fool. You used to tell me how you liked it sweet with lots of caramel and vanilla treat, but now I drink it bitter and so black, because I know you are not coming back. And all the steam is rising in my eyes, creating patterns of a sweet disguise. I wish that I could see you through the smoke and share another silly little joke. We left our marks upon the paper cups through all our crazy downs and sudden ups. We wrote our names in marker on the side with nothing in the world for us to hide. But now the trash is swept into the bin, and a brand new morning is about to begin. I walk past the museum in the park where we would hide away until the dark. The guard remembers me and gives a smile and asks if you have been gone for a while. I just nod my head and walk on through to see the paintings that we used to view. The colors look so faded on the wall without your hand to hold through the hall. And all the steam is rising in my eyes, creating patterns of a sweet disguise. I wish that I could see you through the smoke and share another silly little joke. We left our marks upon the paper cups through all our crazy downs and sudden ups. We wrote our names in marker on the side with nothing in the world for us to hide. But now the trash is swept into the bin, and a brand new morning is about to begin. I'll take a napkin and I'll write a line to convince myself that everything is fine. I'll leave it on the table by the door and promise not to cry here anymore. We left our marks upon the paper cups through all our crazy downs and sudden ups. We wrote our names in marker on the side with nothing in the world for us to hide. And now the trash is swept into the bin, and a brand new morning is about to begin. I watch the water trickle down the pane and listen to the rhythm of the rain. It sounds just like a quiet little beat that echoes through the wet and empty street. I have my yellow raincoat on the hook and all the pages of an open book, but I can't seem to focus on the words, because the only sound that can be heard is of the water falling from the sky and making all the little puddles high. I wanna step outside and feel the cold and the
was sweeter. I hear the rumbling of the distant train that carries people through the steady rain. I wonder if you're sitting on the car and looking at the stations from afar. Did you remember to bring your umbrella, or did you borrow one from some nice fella? I hate to think of you in the cold damp without the comfort of a bedside lamp. I wanna step outside and feel the cold. Remember all the stories that we told when we were young and didn't care at all about the winter or the chilly fall. We used to dance under the cloudy sky without a single thought of asking why. We let the water wash our fears away and hope that we could always live today. But now I'm sitting inside by the heater and wishing that my cup of tea was sweeter. The storm will pass and leave a shiny street with brand new paths for our tired feet. But until the sun decides to show its face, so stay inside this quiet little space. We used to dance under the cloudy sky without a single thought of asking why. We let the water wash our fears away and hope that we could always live today. But now I'm sitting inside by the heater and wishing that my cup of tea was sweeter.
We used to walk along the wooden fence and talk about the things that made no sense. The neighborhood was quiet and so neat, with rows of houses lining up the street. We had a secret spot behind the hill where everything was beautiful and still. I watched the sunset painting everything with all the orange light that it would bring. Now all the houses look the very same, and I have almost forgotten your name. But when the evening breeze begins to blow, I feel the ghost of what we used to know. Under the quiet of suburban skies, we used to share our little happy sighs. We thought we'd never have to grow up tall or worry about the writing on the wall. But now we're scattered like the autumn leaves and searching for the comfort that relieves. I ride my bicycle along the track and wish that I could bring the old days back. The chain is rusty and the tires are low, but it's the only way I have to go. I passed the garden where the roses grew, that looked so pretty when the day was new. I see a swing set swaying in the yard and keeping my emotions under guard. Now all the houses look the very same, and I have almost forgotten your name. But when the evening breeze begins to blow, I feel the ghost of what we used to know. Under the quiet of suburban skies, we used to share our little happy
put some old jeans on and realized that you were already gone. The kitchen smelled of coffee and sweet toast, but you were nothing but a friendly ghost. I found a ticket in my jacket pocket, along with that cheap silver heart-shaped locket. We went to see that indie movie show, but we spent the time whispering below. And now I'm walking in a sleepy daze, trying to navigate this heavy haze. I see my reflection in the bakery store and wonder what I'm really looking for. I'm still wearing all of yesterday's clothes and going where the gentle river flows. I have your scent up on my collar tight, from dancing in the kitchen through the night. I wish that we could make the clock stand still, but time is moving with a stubborn will. I took a detour through the flower shop and watched the florist trim a rose's top. I thought of buying daisies for your room to chase away the winter's dusty gloom, but then I remembered you have moved away to some big city where the skies are gray. I hope you found a cozy place to sleep and all your happy memories to keep. And now I'm walking in a sleepy daze, trying to navigate this heavy haze. I see my reflection in the bakery store and wonder what I'm really looking for. I'm still wearing all of yesterday's clothes and going where the gentle river flows. I have your scent up on my collar tight, from dancing in the kitchen through the night. I wish that we could make the clock stand still, but time is moving with a stubborn will. So let the sun shine on this messy hair and pretend that I don't have a single care. I'll wash these clothes and start the day anew, but I will always keep a space for you. I'm still wearing all of yesterday's clothes and going where the gentle river flows. I have your scent up on my collar tight, from dancing in the kitchen through the night. I wish that we could make the clock stand still, but time is moving with a stubborn will.
I hear a melody from down the hall that bounces off the empty bedroom wall. It is the tune you used to hum, so sweet, when we were walking down the sunny street. I turn around, but there is no one there, just dusty sunbeams dancing in the air. I close my eyes and try to feel your hand, but I am sinking in the desert sand. It's hard to live inside a memory when all I want is you right here with me. I try to make the empty silence speak, but my poor voice is getting very weak. splashed upon the wood. I knew that you were gone for really good. It's hard to live inside a memory when all I want is you right here with me. I try to make the empty silence speak, but my poor voice is getting very weak. I hear the echoes of your sweet goodbye underneath the dark and purple sky. They whisper to me in the quiet night and make the heavy worries feel so light. I wonder if you hear them echoing too, or if you found a brand new point of view. So let the music play until the end, and pretend that you are still my dearest friend. I'll whistle to the wind and let it carry all the little thoughts that make me wary. I hear the echoes of your sweet goodbye underneath the dark and purple sky. They whisper to me in the quiet night and make the heavy worries feel so light. I wonder if you hear them echoing too, or if you found a brand new point of view.
We found a gate behind the old brick wall, where all the ivy leaves began to fall. We pushed it open with a quiet creak and felt too excited even to speak. The grass was long and sweet and very green, the prettiest place we had ever seen. We sat together on a wooden bench and let the quiet rain our feelings drench. We had a world that only we could know, where all the pretty flowers used to grow. But now the gate is locked with rusty key, and you are living far away from me. We built a hideout in the secret space and decorated every single place. We promised we would never tell a soul, but time has taken its dramatic toll. Now weeds are growing on the wooden bench, and all the memories are hard to quench. I look at sketches that you used to draw of all the magical things that we saw. A tiny rabbit hopping through the weeds, a pocket full of flower growing seeds. I keep them safe inside a wooden box, securely hidden under double locks, because I cannot bear to let them fade like all the other plans we ever made. We had a world that only we could know, where all the pretty flowers used to grow. But now the gate is locked with rusty key, and you are living far away from me. We built a hideout in the secret space and decorated every single place. We promised we would never tell a soul, but time has taken its dramatic toll. Now weeds are growing on the wooden bench, and all the memories are hard to quench. Maybe one day I'll climb the rusty wall and watch the leaves of summer gently fall, to see if anything is left behind of all the treasures that we used to find. We built a hideout in the secret space and decorated every single place. We promised we would never tell a soul, but time has taken its dramatic toll. Now weeds are growing on the
I'm packing everything into a box, along with all our old woolen socks. The room is empty and it looks so wide, with nothing left for me to keep inside. I found a postcard from a dusty beach, where we had ice cream just within our reach. I put it gently in the cardboard fold, and try to shield it from the winter cold. It is so strange to see my life in piles, when we have traveled so many miles. I wonder where I'm going to unpack, or if I'll ever find my pathway back. I'm wrapping up the pieces of our past, and realizing nothing seems to last. We take the edges with a shiny strip, and prepare for this long and lonely trip. I hope the glass doesn't break along the way, just like our hearts did on that rainy day. I hear the neighbors talking next door as I sit down upon the wooden floor. The dust is dancing in the morning light, and making everything look soft and bright. I have a marker to write down the name of every box, but it feels like a game. I wanna write your name on every one, and dream of everything we should have done. It is so strange to see my life in piles, when we have traveled so many miles. I wonder where I'm going to unpack, or if I'll ever find my pathway back. I'm wrapping up the pieces of our past, and realizing nothing seems to last. We tape the edges with a shiny strip, and prepare for this long and lonely trip. I hope the glass doesn't break along the way, just like our hearts did on that rainy day. The truck is waiting by the curb below, and it is finally time for me to go. I'll take a deep breath and I'll shut the door, and promise not to look back anymore. I'm wrapping up the pieces of our past, and realizing nothing seems to last. We tape the edges with a shiny strip, and prepare for this long and lonely trip. I hope the glass doesn't break along the way, just like our hearts did on that rainy day.
I play a melody on metal tines, and think of all our romantic designs. The sound is quiet like a music box that echoes through the harbor and the docks. I sit upon the windowsill so high, and watch the little airplanes in the sky. I wonder if you're looking at them too, or if you have some better things to do. I have this feeling in my chest tonight that makes the heavy worries feel so light. I wish that I could share this tiny tune with you under the yellow summer moon. We used to make up songs without a care, and sing them to the warm and breezy air. We had no instruments besides our voice, but we made so much happy, sweet noise. Now I am playing on this little toy, and trying to recapture all the joy. I took a walk down to the local store, and saw the posters hanging on the door. There is a concert in the park tonight, with paper lanterns glowing warm and bright. I know you would have loved to see the show and dance this feeling in my chest tonight that makes the heavy worries feel so light. I wish that I could share this tiny tune with you under the yellow summer moon. We used to make up songs without a care and sing them to the warm and breezy air. We had no instruments besides our voice, but we made so much happy, sweet noise. Now I am playing on this little toy and trying to recapture all the joy. So let the notes go floating through the dark and land upon the trees in the park, and maybe they will find their way to you and tell you that my love is always true. We used to make up songs without a care and sing them to the warm and breezy air. We had no instruments besides our voice, but we made so much happy, sweet noise. Now I am playing on this little toy and trying to recapture all the joy.
I'm standing at the edge of the pool and feeling like a sentimental fool. The water is so blue and very clear, but I am paralyzed by silly fear. You used to jump right in without the thought and laugh at all the worries that I brought. Now I am looking at the empty lane and feeling the return of that sweet pain. I wanna take a dive and feel the cold and remember all the stories that we told, but I am stuck up on the concrete side with all my heavy secrets left to hide. We used to swim until the sun went down and walk back to our sleepy little town. We had the water dripping from our hair and didn't have a single bit of care. But now the summer is about to end and I have lost my very dearest friend. Dun, 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 dun. Find your sunglasses inside my drawer and remember when we bought them at the store. They are so cheap and have a neon frame that made us laugh when we forgot the name. I put them on and look into the glass and watch the shadows of the evening pass. I wish that we could have another swim before the summer colors start to dim. I wanna take a dive and feel the cold and remember all the stories that we told, but I am stuck up on the concrete side with all my heavy secrets left to hide. We used to swim until the sun went down and walk back to our sleepy little town. We had the water dripping from our hair and didn't have a single bit of care. But now the summer is about to end and I have lost my very dearest friend. So let me jump into the deepest blue and wash away the thoughts of losing you. I'll hold my breath until the morning light and make the heavy worries feel so light. We used to swim until the sun went down and walk back to our sleepy little town. We had the water dripping from our hair and didn't have a single bit of care. But now the summer is about to end and I have lost my very dearest friend.
whisper on the telephone, but I am sitting in the room alone. The line is crackling like a fireplace, and I can almost see your pretty face. You said you wanted to explain it all, but then the signal started to fall. I listened to the quiet, empty sound and watched the dust bunnies on the ground. I'm trying to connect the broken parts of our two electronic fragile hearts, but there is too much static on the wire, and all my hopes are starting to tire. We are like voices in a windy storm, trying to find a place to keep us warm. We speak in codes that we can't understand, with all our feelings slipping like the sand. I hope you hear my whisper in the dark and find a way to light a tiny spark. I write a text but then I press delete and walk out to the chilly, empty street. The city lights are glowing pink and blue, just like the photos that I took of you. I pass a booth where we would make a call when we had nothing in our hands at all. It's funny how the world has changed so fast and left us with the shadows of our past. I'm trying to connect the broken parts of our two electronic fragile hearts, but there is too much static on the wire, and all my hopes are starting to tire. We are like voices in a windy storm, trying to find a place to keep us warm. We speak in codes that we can't understand, with all our feelings slipping like the sand. I hope you hear my whisper in the dark and find a way to light a tiny spark. So let the static turn to beautiful song and tell me that I wasn't really wrong. I'll keep the receiver close to my ear and wait for all the words I need to hear. We are like voices in a windy storm, trying to find a place to keep us warm. We speak in codes that we can't understand, with all our feelings slipping like the sand. I hope you hear my whisper in the dark and find a way to light a tiny spark.
I'm sitting in the passenger side seat and watching all the neon colors meet. You have your hand up on the steering wheel, and I'm trying to explain the things I feel. The music's quiet on the radio as we driving down the highway slow. I look at you and see the streetlight glow and wonder if you really have to go. We have 1,000 miles left to run before we see the rising of the sun. I wanna make this moment last all night, under the yellow headlights, pretty light. We are just cruising in the quiet dark and looking for a place to park. We have no destination in our mind, just leaving all the worries far behind. I wish that we could drive until the end and always keep you as my dearest friend. I open up a glove box to find some candy wrappers that we left behind, and that old map we never used at all because we like to make our own pathway fall. We take the turns that look the most obscure. Of our directions we were never sure, but we were happy up on the gas and let us fly. Underneath the dark and purple sky, we'll chase the morning till it starts to break, and do whatever it will take. We are just cruising in the quiet dark and looking for a place to park. We have no destination in our mind, just leaving all the worries far behind. I wish that we could drive until the end and always keep you as my dearest friend.
I laid a blanket on the grassy ground and listened to the quiet evening sound. The sky was dark and full of shiny dots that made me tangle in my heavy thoughts. I remember how you pointed to the bear and smiled through your messy, tangled hair. We had no telescope to see them clear, but we felt like the stars were very near. And now I'm lying here all by myself, with all our stargaze maps upon the shelf. I wish that you were looking at the sky and helping me to stop this little sigh. We used to reach out for the silver moon and hope that we would get there very soon. We had our dreams written in the dust, with nothing but our simple love and trust. But now the stars are fading in the gray, and all our happy times are far away. I took a picture of the evening star to send it to you wherever you are, but I decided that it's best to keep it to myself before I fall asleep. I hear the crickets singing in the yard and try to keep my heavy heart on guard. They sound so happy in their little space while I'm missing your familiar face. And now I'm lying here all by myself, with all our stargaze maps upon the shelf. I wish that you were looking at the sky and helping me to stop